Howdy folks, today I want to talk about the Audio Lokahi. Yeah, 8 balanced armature set. You can buy these from Linsole. They are $240 from Linsole, and actually they're made by a DIY or a do-it-yourself guy out of China. And so basically there's two ways you can buy these. One is going to be from a place called Superbuy. They have sort of like an intermediary that will buy things from China and then ship them to you. Or you can just get them from Linsole for $240. I think you can get them for maybe like 160 to 180 total from Superbuy, with a long waiting period probably from both. But in any case, when I saw the picture of these first, I called them chewed bubblegum and fingernails, which is not really accurate. They look much better than that in person. Good build quality, MMCX connector right there. They do in fact have a vent there. And you know, it's interesting. I shone a flashlight right in the vent there, and I was able to see the drivers inside. Like they're not filled, and it's very easy to see them. Can't really get that on video, but in any case, interesting build. The tip looks like so. It's I think two nozzles, and it is resin filled. They're not just floating in the tip there, which is cool. And and the fit and finish on these is actually really good. For the price. 8 balanced armatures. So in terms of what they are, I would have to guess that the base balanced armatures in this are definitely going to be vented. Maybe the vented Sanyans, not sure. I think Knowles does have some that can be modified to be vented. But in any case, my guess would be Sanyans. They have quite a bit of base slam. Impressive. If someone told you that these had a dynamic driver, you'd probably believe it, actually. Pretty good. And the cable here is a Paul Wasabi special. Paul, thank you very much for sending me these headphones to review. And of course the cable as well. They're amazing, and the cable is really good. I could have this wrong, but I think the cable was maybe like 30 to 40 bucks, and it's an XINHS. I don't know how to say it, but they can custom make a cable based on anything you want, type of braid, type of wires. This one is like silver and copper. Super pretty, very, very high quality, a little thick, you know me, I don't really do that sort of thing for my own stuff, but if you want a high quality cable, man, this thing is killer. I mean, pretty much you could be safe that, Paul Wasabi, if he recommends a cable, it's going to be a badass cable. So, and this one is. Thank you, Paul. Totally killer. And then I think he got the, 2.5 balanced connector on it. Yeah. So there's that interesting set, and there's a very long wait time on these, so there's not a whole lot of reviews. If I pull up let me do this first. Let's see. Here's our, well, that's not it. This is it. Okay. So 7 balanced armatures. Oh, I guess not 8, 7. Sorry about that. MMCX. Anything else here that is interesting? Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, 240 bucks. Let's see, what does it say? Anyways, well, that's the cable that it comes with, which ain't this one, but in any case. And then let's pull up the graph, which I found on Hawaii Bad Boy's site. Thank you, Hawaii Bad Boy. Appreciate me letting me use this graph. So as you can see, it's tuned pretty well as far as the, so mid bass and mids are fairly flat in this area. We have a nice sub bass rise. I think the Lokahi is in blue. Little bit of roll off in the subs, but not too bad. We come over here, we're peaking at about, looks a little, about 2.5K, maybe a little before that. And we got a couple of dippy dips and some stuff here. And in practice, I don't dislike this set, but it has this sort of like uncanny valley thing going on here where I can't quite put my finger on what I don't like, but I'm not really a huge fan of the set. If I paid, say, like 160, I'd be like, well, that's pretty good. 240, maybe not. I don't know if I'd pay more, but it's a cool set. We'll say that. So let's move on to the Excel spreadsheet, and let's see. Yeah, Audio Lokahi at top there. So I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10 in special factor, meaning I would definitely listen to them. They're quite entertaining. I would call them bass heavy set, quite warm sounding, and reasonable treble. Accuracy will give a 7 out of 10, mostly because they have some dippy dips in there. And for me, I like a slightly different tuning than this. I'll just say they're pretty close to what I like, but not exactly perfect. So, that. Actually, let me look at the, let's see. Look at the graph again. I'm just looking at the rise here. So we have, let's see, 60 to 70. Yeah, it's about 10 dB. All right, cool. That's a 10 dB rise. So that's excellent. But they sound warm. We'll just call it warm. Yeah. All right. So, whoops. Back to the spreadsheet. So accuracy 7 out of 10. I believe they could do a little better in terms of the dippy dips and peaks. And just, like I said, the uncanny valley thing, there's just small differences in the tuning that doesn't quite appeal to my ears. And then, like, I actually reviewed these, and then the Prisma Audio Azul. And then I happen to have the Tantrum Tanyas that I just bought because, $22. Like, why not? Got some friends that might want a set of headphones, and I thought the graph on the Tanyas were pretty cool. And then I started A/B testing the Lokahi, which I probably shouldn't have done because they're not in the same price range, but what the hell. And, well, that showed some flaws in the Lokahi that I didn't realize immediately were there. In any case, accuracy 7 out of 10. Wideness, we'll give it an 8 out of 10. Pretty good on the wideness factor. I may downgrade that to a 7.5, but they're not bad at all. You can do better with top-of-the-line sets, but not for the price. We'll say that. 3D, 7.5. And so this set is interesting in the respect that it seems like it's pretty in your face. The 3D factor is diminished by the fact that the tuning makes the sound sort of like right in front of your face. Maybe not inside your head particularly, but not really the best for that, for 3D. Not the worst. It's 7.5 out of 10. Imaging is pretty good. We can pick out left to right stuff, no problem. Instruments in in positional space in 3D. I don't have any problems with that. Volume scaling, you can turn them up pretty high. I'm probably being a little nice on the 8. Now, I wanted to say this. I'm using the best device I have to rate this set, which is, well, in other words, the best device that has the best synergy for this particular set. And right now I'm using the Burson Playmate 2. I tried my phone, which is an LG G8X, and then I also have an ES100 and a few other things, an AUN B1S Class A amp. And the Lokahi on the, well, basically everything except the Burson is pretty, it has some peakiness to the treble in places that doesn't agree with my ears. But I tried it on the Burson Playmate 2, and it's just like, man, that's some sweetness. And it's a Class A, the Burson is. So it removes some of that peaky factor and really causes it to land in a much better place in tuning for my ears. Moving on, bass. So I would say if there was anything that was special about this set, it would be the bass. The vented balanced armatures, probably 2, I'm guessing, because it's got a lot of bass, is pretty amazing. Very few sets can hit this level of sub-bass slam with just balanced armatures. And especially at the price, that's pretty rare, for sure. Moving on, mids, 6.5. All right, so here's our problem. The mids on this, to me, have like a hole and then a peak and another hole, and it basically, my brain doesn't like it. Maybe I'm being slightly harsh, but if I actually A/B compare these to a $22 set, the Tanyas kick the shit out of these. So it's like, okay, well, that says a lot. But to be fair, the Tanyas are definitely a mid oriented set, and that's where the heart of music is and what I like the most. So yeah, that's probably not surprising I'm rating them like that. Moving on. And by the way, someone else said that the Lokahi just beats the shit out of the Soft-Ears RSV. Yeah, no. They're not even in the same category. I'm sorry, they're just not. Now, if the only thing you give a shit about is bass, then okay, maybe you could have an argument there. But anything else, nope, I'm not buying that at all. Moving on, so we're going to go to treble. 7 out of 10. It's like your average balanced armature treble, decent, not special, good enough. Resolution as well is pretty much right in the same ballpark average for, and you can see here, like I got a lot of stuff that's rating a 7. So average good, call it. Resolution as well, average good. Pressure buildup, there is none. They have a gigantic vent in them. They are very isolating for me because of the fit is particularly good. I can pretty much fit any tip I want on this, including these little 3-flange deep insertions in case you wanted to have that kind of thing go on. Just get over the treble and resolution. These will show digital glare from certain devices more than other things, that I have. And not really a fan of that, but in any case, just thought I'd mention it. Binaural is going to be about a 3 out of 5. And yeah, no special features other than probably the price. What did I say? In your face, mid's not quite right, yeah. So do I recommend these? I actually do. The price is like right smack in a good spot. They are very well tuned comparatively to a lot of other stuff. Say like, I don't know, the Mies, what the hell, Rye Penta. Whew, these will kick the shit out of those any day of the week. So I do recommend these. Great price, kind of a long wait, but if you get your hands on these, I think you probably enjoy them. If the thing you're looking for most is like 3D and like really amazingly realistic stage, then these probably aren't going to be the trick. But if you want a little bit of your top-of-the-line tuning and some really good technicalities, these do a really good job for the price. And thanks again, Paul. Really appreciate it. Right on, folks. Have a good one.